Time now for another check of the forecast. Brittany Van Voorhees, you mentioned a little more sunshine this week, although today wasn't too bad.
Yeah, Jane, it started off with more sun, but then the clouds really made it chilly throughout the day. But one spot that maybe was happy for, we're up in the mountains this morning. It was 30 in Charlotte, so even colder up in the mountains. So places like Beach and Sugar got a lot of opportunities to blow snow overnight. You can actually see folks still enjoying their time out on the resorts. I've seen lots of skiers and snowboarders over the past few hours as I've been putting together the forecast. So a great day there. Even up in the mountains, it actually wasn't too bad temperature-wise today, especially comparatively to what we had in Charlotte. Highs were in the upper 40s. Here in Charlotte so far, the warmest temperature right around 54. So it was pretty close to average for this time of year. Although the clouds, of course, when you have a cloudy day versus a sunny day, it does feel a lot cooler when you're outside, especially when you add in that little bit of wind. And whereas when it's sunny, it feels warmer. The longer you spend outside, it has the opposite effect when it is a little bit breezy and cloudy outside. Now, the reason why we have more clouds building in is that low pressure system we were talking about yesterday, situated just to our south. That's going to miss us, so no rain in the forecast. But as that pushes by through the overnight hours and into Monday morning, we will still see a few more clouds tomorrow until eventually high pressure builds back in and the sunshine is abundant heading into really Monday afternoon and into really much of the upcoming work week. Now, because of the clouds overnight, temperatures are going to be a touch warmer than what we had this morning. Again, I mentioned this earlier in the newscast, a few degrees warmer, so not substantially, but hey, we'll take it. Upper 20s still expected up in the mountains. Pretty similar for the foothills to what we had this morning. Upper 20s to lower 30s, just kind of depends on your elevation. Those higher elevations of Burke and Caldwell will flirt with the upper 20s, but most of Hickory, places like Taylorsville, Lenore, Morganton will be pretty similar to Charlotte, right around 33, 34. That's what we have for the southern Piedmont and down toward the Sandhills. And with a light wind too, there will be a very minor wind chill heading out the door tomorrow morning. Now, I wouldn't say it's necessarily really cold for the upcoming week. We're pretty close to average, if not slightly above, but it is kind of that nice weather where you can make some soup, make some chili, because we have really mild afternoons, but pretty cold evenings. So maybe especially some super chili for dinner times. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 50s in the afternoons. Again, pretty close to, if not slightly above average, but lots of dry conditions, breezy winds Monday and Tuesday. So relatively chilly, especially at night. My grandma's famous white chili will certainly be made for this upcoming week. Now, something we are going to lack this week, though, not lacking sunshine, but we are lacking rain, especially over the next 5 days. We have virtually not a drop of rain in the forecast across the Charlotte area until Friday. So especially for those who did not want rain, I've seen the comments on social media. We do need a break from the rain. Of course, we saw a decent amount over the last month or so. In fact, here are the numbers. We love statistics. We love data here, especially in the WCNC Charlotte Weather Center. In January, we saw just over 7¼ inches of rain. Well, if you combine September, October, and November, we saw less than 4½ inches. So we got more in just 1 month than we had for most of fall here in Charlotte. So if it felt like we got a lot of rain, you absolutely are correct. We got a ton of rain. Over the next 7 days, though, not going to see quite as much. We do again see drier conditions the next 4. We do still see those breezy conditions Monday and Tuesday, so be mindful of that if you're outside. But look at the end of the week. We eventually do warm back up. This does come with a chance of rain, but no day right now looks to be a washout, but we will have to watch, of course, these rain chances heading into the weekend. I know many folks are trying to plan plans for Super Bowl Sunday, things of that nature. At this point, it does not, again, look to be a washout, does not look to be a planned ruiner, just something we need to keep an eye on, Jane. But at least that small chance of rain does come with some warmer temperatures back in the mid to upper 60s.
And we like the sunshine, even though it's only in the 50s. Should be pretty comfortable.
It will be comfortable.
Yeah.
Lots of bright sunshine means it'll
Like
feel
that.
10 degrees warmer.
All right, still get to sport the boots, too.
Yes, you can.